Alright, this is Eviternity. I've been super duper pumped to play this one for a long time now. Not sure if it's Eviternity or Eviternity. But anyway. Yeah, what can I say? I mean, it looks awesome. So, I'm gonna try to go in relatively unbiased. But I have been looking forward to it, so let's see. This is already a fantastic opening. I absolutely love this skybox. The curved architecture. Really nice. What a classic way to start a map too, with the this portal texture is like, that's really cool. Oh man, I'm gonna be giving a lot of compliments to the textures. Apparently is using a big new texture pack called OTEX, which I did look into a little bit. It's absolutely massive and has a lot of really nice high quality textures. Starting off surprisingly tame for the, like you'd expect architecture like this to be filled with, you know, you'd get some like revenants coming around the corner, some mancubuses hiding over here, but no. It's quite cool. Oh my god. Is that a, I love that, you can barely see him in there. On hardware rendering, you could probably see him a bit further away, but do you like that you just get smacked in the face with a fireball and you're like, what? You know. That's the thing I think people don't take advantage of enough, is your ability to obscure monsters from vision. How it changes how you fight encounters. These imps are very, like, I really don't like the positioning of these guys. They really are just ammo sponges. Like, just peek and shoot, really. Probably be better if they spawned behind you, like, after you went up and got that. But, I like the restraints on the, shotgun. I wanna punch this guy. Alright. Very much wondering where the shotgun's gonna come in. I was gonna say, if those are all functional teleporters. Oh, the switch is really hidden. I wonder if it's optional or not. Yeah, it looks like it's a secret. Yeah, there's only 2 secrets on this map, so it might be a little smaller than originally anticipated. That, I feel like that's gonna open. You know, I admire the effort to, I feel like I shouldn't have, oh, it was those guys. I admire the effort to sort of withhold ammo in the shotgun for a while, but I don't really appreciate the encounter design that comes with it here. I think you could do it a bit better than this, but sometimes it's feeling more like a limitation for the sake of it, rather than something that would potentially make the final product more interesting. Because right now it's just... encounters have been very, very, very straightforward. I mean, you know, take it with a grain of salt, because it is MAP01, but, I'm much more impressed with the texturing and architecture than I am with the encounter design at this point. There's the shotgun. That's a good payoff. Love the directional lighting there. Nope. Okay. I like how you circle the progression here. How you come from here and you circle around here and end up going through here and then like outwards. So it's sort of just very slowly spiraling outwards to the edge of the map, which is neat. Very nice little progression gimmick that gives a nice cohesion to the map. And you do see most of the map when you start, so you kind of know where you are at any given point. It's very nice. The only layout criticism I have right now is that it's unclear what your overall goal is when you start the map. You just sort of start wandering around. There's no like key door near the beginning that's like, alright, gotta do this, that's how I progress. Which is fine, but it's not as compelling as it could be with something like that. Some kind of landmark or key door that's very clearly your next objective. Something I like to do is set up, at any given point, you have a short-term and a long-term goal. I think that makes maps really compelling when you have, like, I need the red key to get in here, but also I can see the exit of the level over here, you know? I think those types of maps are the most compelling. Of course, some of the stuff I said in the last commentary applies there, where it's good to have different types of maps as well. You don't have to have all maps progress and play the same way. Yep, I knew that was gonna open. I love that foreshadowing. There's a lot of really good build-up and payoff here with the way that things are foreshadowed, like the outer wall and that gate. And the encounter design's getting a lot better. It's a little rough near the beginning, but I'm gonna attribute that mostly to it just being quite difficult to design stuff without the shotgun. So that is a brilliant start of a map, is you're looking at a wall and then suddenly a door opens and you don't know where. I love the corpses here. Something really neat about setting up a map like this where you sort of progress from the end of the last map into the beginning of this one, which is uncommon but appreciated when it does come. I wouldn't say uncommon, but it is not ubiquitous. Legend is very phlegmy today. this little outdoor section. Something I always love in outdoor sections in Doom is little like cracks in the rocks in the sky that let in. Oh, I didn't want to pick that up. I thought I was at way less health than I was. Cool. Thank you, trap. Oh, alright, cool. This is a really dynamic encounter. It really evolves. I love that changed color for the Hell Knight projectile too. Very cool. Or at least the energy in his hand. I didn't see the fireball yet. Do you have any idea? Yeah, so the fireballs are blue. That's real cool. Oh boy. Yeah, this is like one long encounter. It's really neat. I love how the Hell Knight and those shotgunners and the Hell Knight and the Pinkies just sort of like bled into each other in that way. Very nice loop, rounds out the progression. Ooh. Ah, there you are. Don't like being it. Oh, like shotgunner. Oh boy. It's gotta be something behind there, yeah? You'd think so. Yeah, the Spectre's still around, I think. We're gonna die very soon. Yes. There you are. Did I have 25 health when a shotgunner killed me? I feel like that's a little unlucky. This map is very, very cool. I'm enjoying this immensely. It's sort of like pretzel-y in its layout. I wonder if that's going to be a running theme here of a sort of outward spiral looping progression. Is that an elevator or something? No. I wonder what that did. I'm not gonna bother killing any of these guys with my precious shells yet. Good ammo balance too, so far in this map. Again, also good restraint on... Oh, that's what that did, okay. With the all the low tiers and just your shotgun and pistol so far. I like the teasing with the chain gun there too. Which you can't quite get to yet. Can't do anything from there. It's a good sniping spot. I gotta say, I'm a little bit lost now because I didn't really see any way to progress in that other section. Run across here. And there's nothing up there that would really indicate that. Huh. What's up with that? Shit. Hold on. That's a weird little... Look Get that sector detail. Must have taken a little while. This is it's shaped as if it were a door, but I don't believe it is. It seems like it would be. It goes kind of over here. No button in there. This MIDI's really nice, by the way. Jump there, but not. I did. I could have sworn I pressed that. Maybe I reloaded and I forgot to press it again. Oh well. Where is the chain gun? You know what? There's no way you're gonna follow me for too long, right? It's gonna be like a drop. I know there is. Because I know what map I'm playing. Yep, here we go. That's good. I was like just tight enough of a corner for it to fit that in. Nice. Cheeky. Oh, I really like this structure. It's a sort of a nice changing of pace from the outdoor-centric vibes. Notice there's a lot of this T-shape setup where one monster gets alerted and you turn around, but there's another one on the opposite side of the hallway. It's happened a few times. It's a good way to spice things up. Most of the ambushes have been that. There's like a really nice mix between some organic pushing through an area and just sort of incidentally, or seemingly incidentally, being encroached on by monsters in a way that forces you to really engage with them. But in reality it's deliberately designed, like these T-hallways, you don't poke your head out one way and then get assaulted by another thing and have to dodge it, that's all planned. But it does feel like you're organically going through this area as opposed to being locked in a series of arenas very inorganically. But there's a little bit of that too, for variety and pacing's sake, which I quite enjoy. Variety is something that is very important to my enjoyment of a map and a map set. Oh, alright, bye. I don't know what was going on in there, and I don't want to. not gonna take part in any of that. I like that you come back to here, which is a room that seemed relatively isolated. Take care of these guys real quick. Because I have a feeling I'll be seeing a few more monsters in a second. Exit. Real exit? Fake exit. Real exit, okay. 100% secret. I almost never get 100% secrets in maps. Not a very secret-oriented kind of guy. Oh boy, look at that. Okay. Ironically, the way with the Mancubus seems less dangerous. Oh, well, never mind. Alright. This is a nice change of pace from the last couple of maps. This is one of those, like, immediately it's just a web of interconnecting rooms with tons of enemies in them. And you really have to, like, carve out your territory. You know what I mean? It's the kind of map where you feel like you're in a war with the monsters for territory. Ahaha! That's extremely clever. I love that. Alright, you need... That is... I don't know if I've ever seen that trap done that explicitly. You need to get that close for auto-aim to kick in. And that's where the trigger is. That is brilliant. That is... What a fun concept. How incredibly Doom specific is that? You need to get there so the auto aim can kick in. It's stuff like that that's really fun in community content for any game, is just making use of the most minute aspects of a mechanic. Like exactly how long it takes the auto aim to kick in terms of distance. Ah. The ammo and health balancing has been extremely good. Like, feels like it's reading my mind. You know, your mileage may vary on that, I guess, because everyone uses their resources differently. But it's rare that you see a Malip that's so designed, tailored to the way that and the rate that I use my resources. That's a funny way to introduce the armor, is like immediately you need it because there's a freaking chain gunner. Alright, that's gonna be infighting. That's what that's gonna be. That's me running all the way over here. monsters also spawn over here, so that you can't really make too clean of a getaway. Or did they spawn over here? I think I just haven't been over here. It's really hard to tell. The progression here is unclear, and I don't necessarily mean that as a complaint. I would have it as a complaint if it was every map in the set, but in this case, I'm gonna treat it as a compliment because it's quite unlike the previous maps, which in and of itself is valuable just to stay entertaining. Because if, you know, 10 of your maps in your 30 map WAD play almost identically to each other, you know, what's the point of having that many maps? So having unique aesthetics, gimmicks, gameplay, and layout styles is very important. The architecture here is, like, actually top-notch. It reminds me a lot of stuff from, like, Back to Saturn X and Ancient Aliens, just really modern-looking, geometrically interesting and visually nice. Lots of care to, like, you know, little ceiling details and supports like that to offset the generally grid-based, you know, a lot of 90 degree angles. Like, really, when you look at it, right? Like, you go into this room and see all this stuff, but, you know, if you strip it down, it is just sort of a rectangle with a appended to a smaller rectangle, and you can notice that it's very grid-based like that in the map. That's something that's also done in, less so in Ancient Aliens, but more so in Back to Saturn X, but it makes it feel more organic if you put these little corners and these little circular bits. It makes it play a little bit more organic too. Really like health. That would be something I would like. Alright, there's some. This is really loud. Why is that so loud? I don't know, that felt louder than usual for some reason. Okay, there was, I don't know how many sectors that was. It could have been quite a few, actually. Something I like to do, actually. Okay. Okay, that was just a death. I don't know if there's much I could have done about that. I like the density of pinkies here, which are useful cover as well as harmful blockers. Very useful to break Revenant rockets on. I think that's a lot of the fun of adding pinkies to fights, is they become like mobile cover essentially. There's a really, that's a really fun duality to them. Alright. Without them, it would just, this encounter wouldn't have been that interesting, considering it does take place in sort of an open arena with just like this one pillar, you know. But since the pinkies are there, you really have to kite everything effectively, and, you know. Revenants also, in an arena of that approximate size, Revenants are especially interesting because you do need to consciously lead their projectiles to a pillar or to a wall. In small arenas, you can just sort of assume that they're going to hit a wall after you dodge them. And in arenas that are too large, they really just follow you forever, and it's just kind of annoying and weird, and not all that interesting. But in arenas of this kind of size, I think is where fighting against a small number of Revenants is the most interesting. Alright, you know, I was gonna say something about those sectors lowering, that it was really, really loud, probably because it was like several sectors on top of each other. Well, not on top of each other, it was several sounds of sector lowering on top of each other. If you join them with another sector that's like way off in the distance, you can lower that sound because the sound plays from the approximate middle. So if you join it to a sector that's way off in a corner of the map, it'll play from the middle of those two sectors, like halfway in between. So I like to do that when there's something I don't really want to be loud and grating like that. Alright. Oh, nice. The immediate trap. This is a good, again, this is a good sort of goal setup, where you immediately are like, hey, I wanted to be over there, right? And now you gotta be like, how do I get over there? There's a lot of pink, there are a lot of specters in this set. I love the color of this grass. So these are some really, really nice looking outdoor textures. Wow, it really, that moment of coming out of there is really good. Like just the sheer contrast of that dark, dark sewer. Aha, there's your long-term goal. Looks like this sound effect has changed. And the color has changed too. The sprite has changed too, actually. Which is a shame, because I do quite like that sound effect. I don't know, I think some people find it really obnoxious, but I really like it. I like the willingness to use chain gunners in large areas. It shows balls, which I appreciate. That was just a trap. Like, is your map ballsy enough to have chain gunners in an open field? If it's not, I don't want to talk to you. You're just not someone I want to hang out with. There's a little bit of a graphical glitch there on the cliffs. I saw very briefly. Excuse my tapes coming here. But I am at very, very, very low health. Oh. Armor. I don't know why I didn't pick that up. Oh, right, because of the specters. Interesting that I haven't gotten a rocket launcher yet at all in this set. Nice, very good like almost IWAD-like pacing of the weapon and monster tiers. And plenty of these. Alright, we're looking good. Now just to figure out how to get the keys. One of these waterfalls is going to be a secret. One of these days. And it's going to be the one that I don't check. Oh, I see. You go back into the castle here. That's cool. Again with the spiraling progression. Nope, the music doesn't seem to loop properly. It's just very, very quiet. Okay. Going down. Going down. We're going down. Incubus, if you could kill some of these imps for me, that's an archvile. I guess by the time you hit map 4, it's like, alright, the gloves are off. We're a real map set now. A lot of infighting going on in there. I do not really want to disturb it until it's over. Hello. Alright. Hello. I like that I was given the freedom to actually leave that room. And whether or not you can safely is contingent on whether or not you killed the monsters in that little outdoor section. So nice dynamic setup. Hello, Archvile. I do want to kill you, but you're going to just keep resurrecting those imps to block yourself. That's a lot of hit scanners. This seems too safe. I have a bad feeling about this. How did that not kill him? Yeah, that's not enough room to dodge that, is it? Get them to shoot some of these guys. I feel like that's gonna open that. Hello, chain gunners, hello. Please fire this way. No, I insist. There we go. Yeah, you get him. So I guess these are supposed to be like actual bullets, the sound effect in the sprite, which I guess makes a little more sense considering the chain gun-like design. No, come on. Yeah, you're not allowed to come down here, friend. Oh my god, a medkit. Some shells. Oh, more outside, alright. Ah, okay, I see how this map's gonna work. That's a really cool progression gimmick. I like that. How you sort of go outside on the outskirts of the castle as you're navigating the interior. I didn't actually pick up that yellow card. Now that I think about it. It doesn't seem to have lowered either. Ah, okay. Let's do this section. So much nicer than the IWA bookcase textures. I should say, I guess the Doom 2 bookcase textures. Sorry, slight mishap with the mic there. Train gunners over there too. There you are. The little miniature, I love that. Oh, that's so cute. That is absolutely adorable. Oh my god. The little miniature showing you what the button did. Oh my god, that's so fun. Oh my god, I love that. Finally above 50% health for what feels like the first time in 3 years. Okay. Well, I don't know if I want to mess with that. Oh. I guess I've been here? Guess so. Oh, hello. Could you please infight for me? I guess not. want to infight, do they? Okay, I'm not gonna bother with that, run. I don't have any freaking shells. What happened to my shells? Well. Oh, I've got rockets. I actually did forget. Hello? I'm just gonna run across here. Okay. Right. This sort of keycard area was a little boring compared to that other one. Really just kind of felt like go through here, fight some monsters in the tunnel, and then some revenants spawn behind you. Wasn't all that exciting. I really wanted to pick one of those up. Nope. That's some weird. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm sure you can see it in the video. Some weird pop in with the trees. Trees look very nice, by the way. Okay. Oh, did I never go and pick up the yellow key? Guess not. Should be pretty easy to do though. Okay. Just one more key. Red key. Oh, no. Yeah, I have a feeling it is in this kind of direction. What is that noise? Okay. I see. I see. Oh, so it's gonna be right here, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this and then like wait for it to come up, get to full speed. Oh, it's quite hard to strafe with all these pillars. Really want to get that secret though. Oh, it's a hard one. real close. Damn it. I apologize for doing this, but I'm very much compelled to. Oh, that wall always does. Ugh. I'm getting close. Keep forgetting to sprint again. Oh my god! Alright, I'm gonna give it 2 more tries. Okay, that one didn't count. That one just didn't count. That one also didn't count because I forgot to sprint. Oh! I did it. Alright. Ooh, ooh. Almost just smacked myself in the face with that rocket. Alright. It was absolutely worth it. Anyway, back to, you know, the real game. Should not have grabbed that, but I didn't really see it, to be fair. Now all I have is 10 bullets in terms of ammo. That's nice. Oh, yellow switch. Progression is sort of interesting there, where you think it's gonna be like a gather the 3 keys in any order thing. There's like a couple of key specific objects, which I think is cool. I wonder if this is gonna be how. Oh, huh? I could have sworn I ran on those stairs, but okay. I'm not sure. I gotta look at that to see what I was supposed to do at the end there. I hope this is enough to kill him, because if not, it's gonna be really awkward. Oh boy. Wait, on rocket. Oh no, really? Oh, more bullets, here we go. Forgot where I was going. There we go. Nah, here's the red key. Yeah, so the red key is gated behind the yellow key, but the blue key is not gated at all. Very cool, non-linear progression style. And at this point, I have all the keys, so I'm not even gonna really engage with that whole thing going on in there. Of course, I do have no ammo, which is a big part of it. Oh, hello. Is 19 shells gonna be enough for this? Yeah. You know what? Screw these guys. Yeah. Alright. Awesome map. 4 awesome maps. Great variety in the layout and progression. Good variety in the theming. The counter design early on was a little weak, but it got a lot stronger in MAP 3 and MAP 4. So, I honestly don't really have any major complaints. And all I can say is great maps with great variety, specifically great layouts and progression gimmicks. Very memorable, and I'm very eager to play more. But until then, that's gonna be my commentary on Eviternity or Eviternity. I don't know which. Bye.